So this is the deal riding in Russia. Most people here have never taken a driving test. They've just bribed someone and bought a license. So basically, a huge majority of these drivers are simply learning on the job. Something to ponder as I ride into Vyborg. And if I'm honest, I'm pretty glad to have made it here. You know, as I'm riding along, I can see beautiful roads off to my left and right, and hopefully after Vyborg we might get some of that. But that road out of St. Petersburg was quite an experience. Next morning, Vyborg is basked in glorious sunshine. Situated right on the Gulf of Finland, Vyborg is known as one of Russia's largest historical towns, with the castle being the centrepiece. But you only have to take a brief morning constitutional to discover a very different world. Well, good morning from Vyborg. Amazing to think that this is only 80 miles from the centre of St. Petersburg. But perhaps we're beginning to see what Russia is all about. I've got this feeling that Vyborg is going to set the tone for the towns and cities I'm going to find on this ride. I knew that things would change dramatically the minute I left St. Petersburg, but I wasn't prepared for the change to be so quick. Vyborg is a vivid illustration of how the majority of Russians still live, while the minority go about their business in the comfort and security of their brand new 4x4s. For the majority of Russians, Western influences have brought them little hope of change. But even amongst these dilapidated vistas, there's always the opportunity to see the funny side. Just to give you an idea of how difficult it is to perhaps communicate when setting up a trip here. Riding out of Vyborg, this is going to be my first taste of doing big mileage on Russian rural A roads. I'm heading some 300 kilometers northeast to a town called Sortavala in the Republic of Karelia. As I leave Vyborg behind, the A129 is a joy, fast and an awful lot of fun. But every so often, there are warning signs of what's to come. The tarmac sporadically gives way to dirt and gravel, and after about 50 clicks, the tarmac gives up completely, and the road turns to a mixture of gravel, rubble and potholes. The only thing that confirms this is a major thoroughfare is the amount of juggernauts you're avoiding coming the other way. The road is like a dirt track. It's being churned up by the timber lorries, and it is more like a motocross circuit than it is an A road. That's the bad news. The news gets even worse actually, because the nearest town is 80 kilometers that way. Now hopefully the dirt track will turn into tarmac, but even if we get to there, we've then supposedly got another 150 tonight to get to our place where we're going to stay the night. So welcome to a true adventure. Let's hope the adventure has a happy ending.